Welcome back, traders. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a very crazy setup that happened today. Because actually on issue 22, even though I made this particular setup, but I'm going to be doing all the breakdown of this particular analysis, and then the reason why I made this particular trade is just to make a very small P for price to pick my trade, and the price refused to get my entry. You can see it right here, price refused to get my entry right now. And then I'm going to tell you guys how I was able to see this particular setup, and then the reason why I made this particular setup. So next time, if you guys see a setup like this, you won't miss the setup, and then you know what to do if you see a setup like this, so you won't miss it. So let's get into my charts right now. So actually this particular setup started from higher time frame. I think let's just go to like a 1 hour time frame. Let's start for 1 hour time frame. Okay, so immediately price end up taking out this particular high. I was expecting a price to react. You understand? Immediately price end up going above this particular high. I was expecting for price to react right here, and then to give me opportunity just like to enter into the market. Even though I look for what a bullish trade, but price does not give anything like a bullish trade right here. You can look for it by yourself. Price does not give anything like a bullish trade. Then I was looking for what a bearish trade. You understand? This was my last trade right here. This was my last video also on my YouTube page. I record the video of this. So this was my last trade, and then this is a new trade right now of which I made this particular setup. So I'm going to be doing all the breakdown for you guys. I was excited to see the setup at the first place, and then how I knew that price already was on impaired direction. So next time if you see a setup like this, you won't miss it. So that's just for that. So negative price end up going above this particular high. I told you guys yesterday during my last video that price going to go above this particular high, but price going to react right here before breaking this particular high. And then right now price end up going above the high, and the price end up taking out this particular high. So what are we expecting for next in the market? We are expecting for price to start going on a bearish direction, just like to react. You understand? So that's just for that. So what I did in this particular trade, just like let me delay this. Okay. What I did in this particular analysis, like I studied inside this particular range. And then for people that does not understand the power of the first time frame, so you have to watch this particular video carefully so you can understand the power of the first time frame. So every single time you're studying the power of the first time frame, you have to identify the range you are dealing with in the market. So I identified this particular range. Okay, this is my range right here. That this is the range I'm dealing with in the market. So after that, after I to find opportunity, just like to solve the trade. What am I looking for in the market? I'm looking for what? An opposite candle. All this candle right here from this particular low to this particular high is what a bullish candle. So I'm looking for what? An opposite candle, which is a bearish candle. The price is going to break, and they give me opportunity just like to enter into the trade. So that's just for that. So this is 1 hour time frame. Let's check 30 minutes time frame. I think the analysis started from 10 minutes time frame, something like that. Let's check 30 minutes time frame. Okay. All right. So our 30 minutes time frame right now, we can reduce what our rate because we have what an opposite candle right here. Can you see we have an opposite candle right here? So you can reduce what our rate, this particular area, just like to find a perfect place, just like to enter into the trade. So this is the new rate you are dealing with in the market. The reason why I have to reduce my range, this is what a new bus stop, just like a new bus stop. And then from this particular low to this particular high, we are looking for what? An opposite candle in between that you can judge the market with. So this is 20 minutes time frame. Let's try 15 minutes time frame. Okay. All right. So on 15 minutes time frame right now, this is what another new range. Can you see we have like two bearish candles inside our range? So we can just adjust with our new range right here. Can you see? We can adjust what our new range right here. Then let's check 10 minutes time frame. Then analysis started from what 10 minutes time frame. 10 minutes time frame. Yeah. So this was the first break. Can you see? This was the first break. And then a lot of people can be asking a question that what if I reduce my range to this particular low right here, that I reduced all my range right from 1 hour time frame to like 30 minutes time frame, and then I got to 10 minutes time frame, and then I stopped reducing my range, and then I judge the market it is. So you can ask that particular question, because I like in my last video I asked you guys to ask question, but you guys are not asking question. That's the reason I have to ask question and then answer the question for myself in this first video. So the reason is just because if you try to reduce what your range on 10 minutes time frame right here, can you see? Okay, let's just reduce our range to 10 minutes time frame and then study inside this particular moment. Let's see if price is going to give us an opportunity just like to enter into the market. All right, so let's go to like our 5 minutes time frame. Okay, let's assume that price is here to like to break this particular range here. Let's assume, we are just assuming that price is here to what? To break this particular range right here. Where are we expecting for price to go to? Don't forget that. Okay, so we are assuming right now that we are price here to break this particular range. I think I should use replay bar, or okay, let me just leave it that way. So you're assuming that price is here to break this particular range right here, and then you're looking for what an opportunity, and then I'm able to reduce what my range to this particular area. So what you guys have to notice, and then Understand? You're like, any single time you are dealing with a range inside the market and the price end up breaking the range before picking your trade, don't enter into the trade. You just like to be analyze the market all over again. But if price is still inside your range and then pick your trade, then you are good to go. You understand? So that's just for that. And then if you are checking 5 minutes there right now, price end up breaking this particular low. Can you see we have what in liquidity right here? Okay. And then we have another liquidity right here that price end up taking. So you also like to judge which movement end up taking this to liquidity. So the first liquidity is right here. Can you see? The first liquidity is right here, and they in shape very well. You can see that this particular candle does not break it. This other block is the one. This other block you see right here, this bullish candle, is the one responsible for breaking this particular candle right here. Let me draw it very well so you guys can see. Let me move it. Okay. Can you guys see very well right now? Can you see? Can you see? It's not this particular bullish candle. It's not the way that end up breaking this particular low right here. It is this particular bearish candle that end up breaking it. So this other block right here is the one responsible for breaking this particular low. So price not going to respect this particular high. Price not going to respect this particular high. This high right here. This other block right here, price going to go above this particular high right here. So price going to go above this particular high and then respect the other block above it. And also this is what the other block above it right here. Okay. Alright. So this is the other block above it. But you have to note this. Please, you have to know this. You can see that price came all the way down to go below our range. This is the range you are dealing with. Before coming back to what this particular other block. This was the range you are dealing with in the market from this particular low to this particular high on 10 minutes time frame. But before price pick our trade, price go all the way below our range. So you have to go back to the first time frame by showing of this range and use it to work as our first time frame. So let's go back to like a 10 minutes time frame because I don't want you guys to make mistake. Even though this one is right now, it's not every single time it's going to be right like this. So you guys have to understand my trade strategy much better, very well, before you can do this. You understand? Because right now, price of trading, okay, sorry. You can see that price end up being below this particular range. This is the range you are dealing with in the market. Can you see from this particular low to this particular high? And then we go down to 5 minutes time frame. You ever see that price end up breaking this blue and also this blue. Before price return back to our real order block, price already go below this particular range. So we can't make use of this particular order block anymore. Just like to reanalyze the market all over again. All over again. You understand? Even though it's right now, but it's not going to be right every single time. You have to understand this. You have to understand this. So let's go back to like our 10 minutes time frame. Alright. Okay, so this 10 minutes time frame right now, you can see that price end up breaking this particular low. So this is not the range you're going to deal with in the market. Can you see? From this particular low to this particular high, let's go back to like our 30 minutes time frame, sorry. 30 minutes time frame, okay. So, this 30 minutes. This 30 minutes time frame range, can you see this is our range? Alright. So let's try 15 minutes time frame. Alright, so this 15 minutes time frame range right now. Can you see? So inside 15 minutes time frame, that is where you are seeing that price end up breaking one single low on 10 minutes time frame. So let's check 10 minutes time frame, guys. Okay, so this is 10 minutes time frame right now, and then you see that price end up breaking this particular low. So you cannot judge the market using this particular movement right now. The price has already end up breaking one single low, then you cannot judge the movement to see where exactly is price going to. So let me delete all these lines so that you guys will not do views. Okay. Okay, so right now you can see that, let me delete this. And then let me delete this also. So right now you can see that price end up breaking this particular low right here. You see? Price end up breaking this particular low. And then which other block is responsible for breaking this low? You have to find out the other block responsible for breaking this particular low. And then if you check very well, you see this is what the other block right here. This bearish candle you see right here is the other block responsible for breaking this particular low. Even though you can say that this bullish candle right here is what a doji candle. But price, this is a high. Price came all the way down to break it. Even though if this particular doji candle end up as what a bearish candle, it's still the one responsible to break this particular low right here. So price came all the way down to break this particular low, and then this is what the other block responsible. So price don't go to respect this particular other block right here. This other block right here. Then see, even though it's very fast movement, price don't go to respect this particular other block. Price go to go above it and then respect the other block above it. Can you see? Price go to respect the other block above it, and then this is what the other block above it. So price go to take it out as what a liquidity. This is the high. Can you see? This is the other block right here. So price is going to take it out as what? A liquidity. So 10 minutes time frame is what? Our post time frame. So right now, if you want to like increase what your risk to ratio, you cannot start going down all the way to lower time frame to increase your risk to ratio. That is what I did, and that is the reason why I missed the trade. I didn't enter into the trade directly. So I went down all the way to 1 minute time frame, set my entry, set my stop loss, and at the end of the day, price does not pick my trade. That is the reason why I made this first class setup. But let's just go down to lower time frame together so that you guys can understand on how to go down to lower time frame. You understand? So that's just for that. So this is 5 minutes, 10 minutes time frame right now. So we have got to what? Our order block. Let me delete this particular range. Okay. We have got to what? Our order block. Okay, sorry. Let me explain something right here before I delete the range. Okay. So right now, let's assume that price end up breaking this particular low, and the price does not return back to this particular order block, and the price came all the way to break this particular low right here, this range. So you have to reanalyze the market all over again. I don't know if you guys understand this, but if you don't understand this, you can ask questions in the comment section. You understand? So that's just for that. And then please, you guys like this video. I really want you guys like this video. I want you guys to give me at least 100 like in this particular video. I want to take my time right now just going to be creative video so that you guys can learn. So you guys please encourage me by liking this video. I need 100 likes for this particular video. Please. So thank you for liking the video right now. So right now, if price end up coming all the way down to go below this particular low, right here, before price gets to what? Our order block, our entry, you have to delete what your entry and then reanalyze the market all over again. Yeah, I believe you guys understand this. And then if you don't understand this, ask question in the comment section. I'll be willing to answer you guys for real. So that's just for that. So right now, this is our entry. So we can go down to lower time frame just like to increase what our risk to our ratio. So from okay, let's just make use of this particular entry. You understand? Let's make use of this particular entry. Let's check the ratio together. You set what your entry right here using this particular order block, and then you set what a tip of stop loss right here. You set what a stop loss right here, and then you set what a take profit 100% moment or where there's liquidity. You understand? So this is where there's liquidity right here. Okay, that's it. This particular ratio, although it's not much, this one ratio 0. But just because the smallest ratio I can take in the market is 1 ratio 10, that's the reason why I go all the way down to 1 minute time frame. So it is my risk to ratio, and then I miss the trade. I missed the trade. So that's just for that, guys. So let's just go down to our time frame together and then see how I was able to miss the trade. It's so funny, guys. Okay. So this 10 minutes time frame right now, let's check 5 minutes time frame. Okay. So on 5 minutes time frame right now, we have got to what? Our order block. And then you can see that price end up, every so bit you are going down to lower time frame, you have to reanalyze the market all over again. So let me delete this particular range, okay? And then you can see that price end up breaking this particular low right here. This low, okay, this low, and then this low. Can you see? But this is the order block you are dealing with inside. This is the order block you are dealing with. So price end up breaking only one single low, and the price not going to respect this particular order block right here. This order block. Price going to respect the order block above it. Even though you can see that this particular order block is partially inside what our order block, we can easily reduce it without even analyzing the market. Because this order block is partially inside what our order block. You can easily reduce it just above it. Can you see? Can you see? So from 5 minutes time frame right now, let's check 4 minutes time frame. Okay. Let's check 4 minutes time frame. So on 4 minutes time frame right now, can you see price end up breaking this low? Okay. Price end up breaking only one single low. Okay, it's even too low. Sorry, let me delete this because when you are too much drawing or your chart is going to like to be confusing you. So you have to like to delete it and then reanalyze the market all over again. So right now on 4 minutes time frame, price end up breaking this particular low, and then this is what the second low. Okay, you see this is the second low right here. I don't know if you guys understand this, but let me just draw it out. This is I, low, higher low, higher high, and higher low, then higher high. The price end up breaking this particular low, and then this so price end up breaking like 2 lows. Don't forget, every single time price end up breaking 2 lows in the market, you make use of what the other block responsible. But if price end up breaking 1 low or nothing, you make use of what the other block above it. Don't forget this. Now, trade strategy is very, very simple. You just have to understand all these concepts. So that's just for that, guys. So let me delete this, okay? So price end up breaking this particular low and also this low right here, making this particular order block as what a reorder block. Can you see price does not even return back to it? Can you see? So let's check 3 minutes time frame. This is where it starts. I went all the way down to 1 minute time frame. That is the reason I missed the train here. So that's just for that. But if what you should sell is okay for you, the guy intends to be trade. But just like my whole rules and then my own principle, I got to get trade that's not giving more that's giving you do worry should take. But if the trade is above worry should take, I can enter into the trade, you understand? Unless I'm scalping the market. You understand? So that's just for that. So this is what 3 minutes time frame, and then you can see clearly price are not breaking this particular low, this low, and also we have a new low right in the middle, making this particular order block as what a real order block. So we can't make any adjustments, we still the same thing. Let's check 2 minutes time frame. Alright, so on 2 minutes time frame right now, the same moments, price are not breaking this particular low and then this low. Okay, sorry, this one is already out. This one is already out. But price are not breaking too low, this low and also this low, making this particular order block right here, a reorder block, a reorder block. Because price are not breaking this low and also this low. So making this particular order block as what a reorder block. So let's check 1 minute time frame. Alright. So on 1 minute time frame right now, this is the order block. It's remained the same thing. This is the order block I make use of, and the price refused to pick my trade. So I'm so crazy today. Price refused to pick my trade, and then I missed the old trade for today. I missed the old trade, but I just feel like recording it right now so that you guys can learn from my mistake. And then sometimes it's very advisable for you to enter into a trade when there's a liquidity, because price can just take out the liquidity and then start to go opposite direction. Do you understand? Because this was the last liquidity right here. Can you see the liquidity before my order block? This is the liquidity right here, and then this is my order block. Price said I'm going above the liquidity, but refused to get into my order block. So I made this particular trade right now. So if you guys have any question concerning this, and then if you guys have anything to say concerning this, please feel free to ask question in the comment section. You understand? And then for people that are interested in joining my mentorship program to learn, just like my mentorship program is one-on-one training. So I'm going to teach you every single thing you need to know about my trade strategy from A to Z. I'll be the one like communicating with you live. Understand? So you're going to be see what I'm doing on my chart on the retire. So that's just for that. So I made this particular trade right here, and then you can see price really moved today. Like price really go all the way down. And then if you set to take profit where there's liquidity, this where there's liquidity right now. Because I always inform all my students to secure their trade and then to take profits where there's liquidity. And then once you secure your trade, then you can find another opportunity just like to enter into the market. But market do something surprising today. So let me go to like 13 minutes time frame. Sorry, 13 minutes time frame. All right. So right here, I was expecting for price to react in this particular area. This is my entry. So I was expecting for price to take out this particular low, and then before taking out this low right here, this low, I'm expecting it to react. But price refused to react. Can you see? I was expecting for price to just take out this particular low and then react in this particular area before going all the way below this particular low. But price ended up taking the two low at this time. So sometimes it's going to happen like that. You'll be expecting for price to react and the price will react. So that's why you have to wait for confirmation before you enter into any trade. So that's just for that. And then you can see during my last video yesterday, I was saying, okay, before price can end up breaking this particular high, price is going to react. Of which price did that? You can see the reaction. Price reacts right here before you get all the way bullish to take out this particular high. Can you see? So that's just for that, guys. So if you have any question, please ask question. You understand? And then for people that want to join my mentorship program, I'll let 5 people in a month. You understand? So you can join right now. I'm going to drop the link in the description so that you guys can join. So if you have any questions, ask right now. And then please like this video. Please, guys, like this video. I really appreciate that. And then if you're watching this video for the first time, please subscribe. I need subscribers, guys. I need subscribers there. And also, if you would like to watch and then learn more of my trade strategy, you can feel free to watch any of my videos on the screen right now. Just click on it. So see you guys in my next video.